Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Reality TV Africa. And guys, I always forget to tell you this, but like, subscribe, comment, share, push out this content because we are enjoying ourselves over here talking about reality TV shows that I'm watching and I'm hoping you're watching, and we can watch together and then we can come and talk about it together. Now, my latest review is for Nairich season 1 episode 11. I have finally confirmed we have 13 episodes, so we have 2 more episodes to go. And what I'm really wondering is, are we getting a reunion? Because I can already see there's an episode coming up next week. I don't know. You know, the reunions really help us to debunk a lot, helps the ladies to get a lot off their chest, because the shade, most of the shade is taking place in the confessionals, and we want the ladies to come and react to that and kind of talk about that and put each other to accountability on a reunion stage. I don't know what kind of budgets this show had, but I'm getting the feeling that we may not have a reunion episode. I'm hopeful though. I'm gonna remain hopeful. I don't know. Now, another pertinent question, guys. Where is KRG? The last time we saw that man was in episode 6 when he went golfing and showed us his club and whatnot with the ladies. I'm guessing the reason he was there was just to show us, his businesses and whatever he does. But he's on the opening credits and we've barely seen the guy. I mean, has he completely decided not to be part of the show? If he has, then let's get him off those opening credits if it's possible. I don't know how edit can be done, but I guess anyway, we're almost done with the season. Right, so this episode opens up with Risper. She's just done her hip augmentation surgery, like the fat transfer from her tummy to her hips, because she wanted that silhouette. And you know what? The only reason I would see it as an issue is, first, the reasons why she's doing it. She talked about people bullying her online, and to this episode she kind of admitted that she was doing it for her husband. Okay. And the only other thing I'll say about that is the fact that this particular clinic is under fire right now as we speak today. Now, it's rather obvious. Rispa is there talking about the fact that, I paid 2 million, 1 million for the procedure, another 1 million for the aftercare. She walked us through the aftercare process and how, sensitive it is. But girl, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100, honey. You didn't pay. If you did, you definitely did not pay full price. That clinic, I'm sure, paid for exposure or whatever you call it, to be featured on the show. I'm 100% sure they paid, because the name of the clinic kept being called out. We saw the inside of the clinic. We saw Risper, do the whole thing. And then, we see Phoina coming to pick her friend Risper. Well, they're not on the best of terms, but I guess it's not that deep for her to agree to come and pick her, right? And Risper has to be seated in a certain position for the next 10 days. And I don't know how going to the bathroom, it looks like going, I guess she has to hover and be held over the toilet and get the nurses who she said she hired to clean her up after. Then I had a thing about, I have heard that this surgery, after, like even after way healing and everything, you have a certain smell. I don't know how true that is. Maybe if it's a botched one, I don't know. I'm hoping, I don't know. Oof. Because like I said, this clinic is under fire. The wife of a very prominent car dealer based in Nairobi did not make it, unfortunately, and now that's why they've been shut down. Well, Phoina's car has an upgrade, new color, champagne. It looks like a champagne color. Looks good. It's a nice revamp, a good look for her. Um, yeah, I think the next thing we see is Phoina basically showing, her team and her plans for her brand. And I guess that was just a filler scene to me. I mean, at the end of the day, these ladies are here to promote their businesses and their whatever their ventures are, because at the end of the day, it's all about the shmoney. So that was just a scene where we saw her in a boardroom with her team talking about plans, photography, models. And it also got to show us the background of Phoina and how she came to be this makeup mogul. I mean, she started out as a makeup artist, a really good one, and then grew her brand by bringing in different makeup products, and now she keeps launching and launching. Now she's launching a tutorial palette, and the girl is in her bag. Okay, she is in her bag, and I cannot knock her hustle. Okay. Yeah, pretty much that was just the gist of that scene. We see Risper at home in her healing process with her nurses, chilling out in her garden, and that's it just, she paints a very clear picture for anyone who's considering the procedure. She's very raw and real about the healing process. I mean, she's talking about getting lymphatic massages. I'll tell you this. I have helped someone in aftercare for a procedure that they did, and it's not easy. They didn't do that procedure, but it was a procedure, cosmetic surgery procedure, and it's not a walk in the park. I mean, a surgery in and of itself is not a walk in the park, but some surgeries are really, 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 really gruesome, and I mean, ooh. Anyway, present day Rispa is definitely healed, and her silhouette is, I'll tell you, chef's kiss. Okay. Sidebar before I get into the Swahili event at Rispa's. Phoina did mention to her friend Brian that she's decided to, I think, put the beauty school on pause. I guess the whole, she doesn't like how it looks and the way the structural thing, the way it looks, the gypsum. We saw all that, I think, a couple of episodes back. So, I mean, girl, it's okay to regroup. It's okay to press pause and regroup. Now, the Swahili party. The ladies pull up. Amber is on time. This is the first time you're seeing these three ladies together in one setting, because they had a real huge falling out few episodes back, and we've not seen them all together. Rispa and Phoina, yes, but Amber was not coming around. Maybe also because she was moving, settling in, but over and above, they did have a fallout. Now, what is a bit strange to me is the fact that she came and Phoina arrived, and there was awkwardness. I mean, even you could see in the confessionals that all feeling awkward about the convos. Nobody's really bringing up the fact that they weren't cool with Amber and addressing things. It was just a weird energy. I mean, I like the playfulness of them comparing each other's rears. That's Amber and Rispa, because they're both known very well endowed, but yeah, no, they didn't address anything. This is where someone like KRG, if he was really part of this cast, would have been like, guys, y'all were not talking. What's the tea? What's going on? Are you guys cool now? There's always that one outside person who will always bring the convo up. It can't be the people who are in the beef to bring it up. It's kind of awkward. But anyway, they look like they made up somehow, miraculously. I don't know when, or maybe the scenes that were shot and didn't make the cut. Not sure, but the ladies are cool, but they were awkward. But yes, so they get to a point where they're talking about Amber's home and the fact that she's moved, And Phoina feels the need to throw Risper under the bus. And look, in as much as Risper was part of the shade, so was Phoina. Well, not at the high tea, but there's a time that Risper and Phoina had met up for a meal or whatever. And they were talking about Amber and they were shading her. I mean, Phoina said she's gonna get her a vacuum cleaner as a gift. That was shade because apparently the area where Amber has moved to is dusty, very dusty. And I mean, yes, we did see Amber talking about the dust when she was checking her house and, you know. Anyways, Amber, I mean, Phoina, your hands are not clean either, but I wish Risper would have been like, girl, weren't you also busy shade? Like, she should have given it to her back, like, girl, you also were part of the shade, you also shaded her. It as much as you want to say, I did, you did too. Now, what I'm finding, okay, I guess Amber's personality is very, I don't know what word to use, but she's not the kind of person to jump out of character and confront. I guess it takes a lot, but maybe also she's a slow burner and her anger comes after a while, and I'm hoping to see her activated when Risper's friend joins them next week, because the ladies, you know, had a lot to say about her and her mans and her new home and her lifestyle and everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that review on I'm gonna put a pin in it, and then we'll just definitely pick it up next week on the episode that comes, episode 12. But yeah, guys, what are you thinking of the show so far? Oh my goodness, I usually rate the episode as I start my review, so I'm sorry I'm giving the rating at the end, but I'll give it out of 10. I'll give it a 6.5. It was okay. It was not like, whoa, not much happened, nothing profound. Maybe they'd have shown us how the ladies came and got back together or got back to talking. Maybe that would have made a better connection. Maybe I'd have given it a 7 for that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys next week in my next review, and look out for more reviews from me. There's some new shows coming up on Netflix that are African reality TV shows. I'm definitely gonna be watching those, and I'm definitely gonna be talking about them. So for now, I'm gonna bid you guys a good night, good afternoon, good morning, good week, good weekend, depending on when you're watching this, and we'll see you on my next one. Bye.